were at Chelmsford. Obviously had a good day out, good day on the road, 4-0 victory, and then we've got Slough again tomorrow night, which is another away day. What's your thoughts?
Well, I just want to get as many fans as we can to Slough tomorrow. I think that's my thoughts on it really. In terms of Chelmsford, obviously great performance. Our best second half of the season for sure, against a good side, well coached side. Obviously, we've got a plethora of injury problems, but I think it shows the depth of our squad that we talk about all these boys missing, and there is an abhorrent amount missing. Tomorrow night we're going to need every single bit of support we can get. But yeah, Chelmsford was great. I thought we saw the impact in the Chelmsford game of scoring a third goal. Many games we've been a few goals to the good, and we've not punished teams despite possession, despite shots, and we did. We scored a third goal against Chelmsford, and at that point they were deflated and essentially sacked it off, really, to be honest with you. And then it could have been any sort of scoreline you wanted. So, but yeah, look, it was a difficult place to go always. Not one you look forward to in the fixture list, Chelmsford, but a really good 3 points, and we must have had another 250 travelling fans there. And I just love that for the club. I think it's really important for the club. We see a lot of class clubs that have come down here and their supporters have travelled with them, and it makes such a big difference. And hopefully tomorrow night at Slough we'll take equal numbers, if not maybe more. Could we do 300-400 in there on a Tuesday night? Make a big difference to the boys.
Absolutely, and there was obviously a lot of positives to take from Saturday. I mean, there was good performances all over the pitch. It was obviously great to see Charlie back, and we spoke about that after the game. Obviously, man of the match performance, hat-trick. Young Morgan Williams also made his debut second half and did very well.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of Charlie, I mean, obviously the most phenomenal performance, hat-trick. He's not played. I mean, a lot of people are asking questions with Charlie, and obviously, you know, want to understand what's what. So, I mean, I have touched on it before, so it's not a secret. But Charlie's got like a very, very sick baby that has essentially got what is going to be a rare genetic order, and is undergone a lot of tests. And she's only 3 weeks old, and she doesn't move, and she's in ICU, and you know, on a tube, and it's a really difficult time for Charlie, and we're all right behind him, obviously. And Charlie wanted to play Saturday because him and his other half, you know, it's a bit of a new normal for them. It's not necessarily going to be a short process for them, not necessarily, and they're fighting through it, and Charlie wanted to play. He won't be playing tomorrow night, but I know our fans will understand that, as him and his other half have to go through lots of things at the hospital for 2 days that are crucial towards the bigger picture. So it was something of a, yeah, quite an ironic day, really, in many cases, where you just felt like he was very, very upset, Charlie, very sad, very emotional. The boys were, I was, you know, because these things are always easier to hear, not easy, but to absorb, than they are to be in that position. But if you're in that position, it's tough. So obviously, I know, you know, our fans, the wider football family, everybody will be behind Charlie at a really difficult time, and his other half, and his little girl, as we all are. And on the field, for now, the boys will continue to, you know, help the captain out and get points, which they've been doing. Obviously, we've got a lot of boys missing. Brennan Camp suspended. Jason, we're not expecting Jason or Niall to return. But yeah, listen, we've got a great squad, and you know, we're picking up points despite all the challenges all the problems. We'll be up against a team with I'm going to say, a really good home record. But we don't care for that. We've spent years beating records, spent years upsetting the norm and all that stuff. And, you know, I like Slough, I like Scott, I like the setup. We've played them a lot of times. Their supporters are good people as well. So got lots of time for them. Pretty stalwart, really, national South team now. Scott's done a great job there on limited resources. The players he does get, he ends up losing. He's rebuilt a team this year with step 3, 4 players. He's still playing, which is a rarity these days, isn't it? Player manager, you don't see that often these days. It's a bit of an old-fashioned thing, isn't it? Yeah, he's still playing. So we'll be looking to target you, Scotty. Listen, he does a great job, and he's a really good guy. And we're looking forward to go in there for the test that we know they're going to give us. Do you know what I mean? Good players, high areas, you know, cause a bit of chaos, etc. But when we get the ball down, you know, we are definitely improving as the season's going on. We're definitely improving. You can see that game in, game out. The new boys are getting used to the patterns. Even this morning, I'm looking at some of the newer boys and thinking they're really getting it now. So, yeah, it's a break from the league after tomorrow. So I think it's a really good game to get something from. The target was always going to be 4 points across the 2 games. Chelmsford, Slough, away. Doesn't matter how good your squad is, they're 2 tough games. And now this gives us a great chance of picking up maximum points. And that's absolutely what we'll be going for. Make no mistake, we're going to be going for the jugular. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing Scott, Slough fans, Max. You know, people that have always been very vocal for us and for football in general. Looking forward to our fans getting up there. Don't miss it. Stay behind us every single week. We haven't even got out of first gear yet. That is the bottom line. And I mean that respectfully. What I mean is everything we are producing is being produced with a lot of challenges. A lot. You know, like a lot of players missing. The whole midfield still missing. Our captain, you know, our number 9 now, you know, like, so everything we have achieved has been achieved in difficult circumstances. And if we can just hang in there in the league, just hang in there and keep working towards these boys returning, and they are returning, then, you know, I'm sure we'll have a good season.
OK, Mark. Well, look, thanks a lot for your time.
Cheers, mate.
You know, you touched on the fans, and absolutely, I know they'll be there in their numbers tomorrow night. They'll be our 12th man as ever, and they will be right behind the team. So if you haven't got a ticket yet, go to Slough's website. They're easy to buy online. And let's get up there and get behind the lads.
Pack it out, please.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, look, Mark, thanks a lot for your
Cheers,
time.
mate.
And we'll catch up again back end of the week.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.